Hi students, very good morning to all. Yes, okay students, welcome to another session of botany class. Uh, we are in first year botany. We are in first year botany subject. We are discussing about first unit. The unit name is diversity in the living world. Diversity in the living world. That is the first unit. In this unit, 4 chapters are there. How many chapters? 4 chapters. So in previous classes, in last classes, we successfully completed the first chapter. The chapter name is Living World. What is the chapter name? Living World. Today in this session, we are going to discuss about second chapter in first unit of first year botany. Okay, the chapter name is second chapter, biological classification. Biological classification. What is the chapter name, Amma? Biological classification. This is the second chapter in first year botany. The chapter name is biological classification. See students, here, first of all, we have to know what is classification, what is biology. There are two terms, biology and classification. First, we have to know what is biology. So we have to know what is biology. Biology means it is a branch of science. It is a one branch in science. Biology is a one branch in science which is dealing about living organisms. Living organisms, which is dealing about living organisms. What is meant by biology? The biology branch which is dealing about living organisms. Yes, the biology is a term derived from the Greek language. In Greek language, bios means life. Logos means study. Life or living organisms. Life or living organisms. Yes, this is. Bios means what, Nana? Living organisms are life. Logos means study. Okay. The biology is the term given by Lamarck. Who given biology term? Lamarck coined the term of biology. Who given the biology term? Lamarck. Yes, the father of biology, he was Aristotle. The father of biology was Aristotle. Later, the living organisms are divided into two groups or three groups. Okay, the living organisms are again divided into three groups. So plants, animals, microorganisms. Okay, now plants, animals, microorganisms. See, Nana. So here, the classification done in living organisms. The classification done in living organism is known as the biological classification. There are three types of living organisms: plants, animals, microorganisms. Plants, animals, microorganisms, known as living organisms. Okay, living organisms. See, Nana, this is about introduction of the biology. So what is biology? Biology is a science branch which is dealing about the living organisms. Biology is a Greek word. In Greek language, so bios means life or living organisms. Logos means study. First biology word given by Lamarck. Who given the biology word? Lamarck. But father of the biology was famous scientist Aristotle. Now we have to know what is classification. Classification means, what is meant by classification? Separation. Okay. So see, Nana, classification means grouping grouping or separating or dividing of living organisms based on their similarities and dissimilarities. Similarities and dissimilarities, known as classification. What is meant by classification? The process of grouping or separating or dividing the living organisms based on the similarities and dissimilarities is known as classification. Yes, the branch which is dealing about classification. Is known as taxonomy. The branch which is dealing about classification is known as taxonomy. Yes, the taxonomy is the branch which is dealing about the classification principles and properties. Whereas the taxonomy name given by the name taxonomy given by A.P. de Candolle. Who given the taxonomy word? A.P. de Candolle. A.P. de Candolle written a book. The book is Theories of Elementary della Botanica. This is the book written by A.P. de Candolle. The A.P. de Candolle written a book. The book name is Theories of Elementary della Botanica. Whereas the father of taxonomy, he was Carolus Linnaeus. Who is father of taxonomy? Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus also written some books. The books were first one, Species Plantarum. Yes, Species Plantarum. Second one is Systema Naturae. Third one is Philosophia. What is the third one? Philosophia Botanica. These were the three books written by Carolus Linnaeus. Okay, this is about introduction of biological classification. Once again, I am repeating, girls. See, biological classification. The classification done in biology is known as the biological classification. Okay, so the classification means separating, dividing of living organisms based on their similarities and dissimilarities is known as classification. The branch which is dealing about the classification is known as taxonomy. The taxonomy word given by A.P. de Candolle. Who was that? A.P. de Candolle. He written a book. The book name is Theories of Elementary della Botanica. And Carolus Linnaeus is popularly known as father of taxonomy. He also written some books, Species Plantarum, Systema Naturae, and Philosophia Botanica. This is about introduction of biological classification. See, students, first time after this introduction, so now we are going to enter into the topic. Okay, the topic biological classification. First time in the world, one scientist, he tried to classify the living organisms. The scientist name was Aristotle. First time in the world, Aristotle tried to classify the organisms. tried to classify the organisms. So he classified the all plants into 3 groups. How many groups? 3 groups. All animals into 2 groups. All animals into how many groups, Nana? 2 groups. Okay, now all plants into 3 groups. All animals into 2 groups. Plants are divided into 3 groups. Those were herbs, shrubs, trees. Herbs, shrubs, trees. Animals are divided into 2 groups. Those were with red blood animals, Second one, without red blood animals. Without red blood animals. S. With red blood animals, without red blood animals. So how many groups? Two groups in animals. Okay. So animals 2 groups గా డివైడ్ చేశాడు. First group with red blood animals. The animals which containing blood in red color, known as red blood containing animals. The blood, those are the animals which doesn't has blood in red color, known as without red blood animals. Whereas based on the morphological characters, the plants are divided into 3 groups: herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs, small plants. Shrubs, medium-sized plants. Trees, some huge or big-sized plants are trees. Okay, so this is about the classification of Aristotle. He was the first person. He given the classification regarding to living organisms in the world. So world lo first time classification ఇచ్చినటువంటి scientist ఎవరు అంటే Aristotle. So after Aristotle, some members are entered into the classification field. Okay, those were first scientist. The first scientist, he was Carolus Linnaeus. He given the 2 kingdoms classification. 2 kingdoms classification given by Carolus Linnaeus in the year 1735. In the year 1735, it was Carolus Linnaeus given the, కనిపించట్లేదు. Okay. 1735. Wait. 1735. Carolus Linnaeus given the 2 kingdoms classification. The kingdom classification, those 2 kingdoms were: first one, Plantae. Second one, Animalia. Plantae or Vegetabiliae. Plantae or Vegetabiliae. Second kingdom is Animalia. So these 2 kingdom classification given by Carolus Linnaeus. But Carolus Linnaeus did not give any information about some properties. Okay, those were, he did not give any information about unicellular and multicellular organisms. And the second one, he did not give any information about prokaryotes and eukaryotes. He did not give any information about the photosynthetic and non-photosynthetic organisms. Yes, these are some defects of Carolus Linnaeus classification. So Carolus Linnaeus given the 2 kingdoms classification. Okay, some organisms are belongs to the plant, some organisms are belongs to the animals. In plants, he included algae, fungi, bryophyta plants, pteridophyta plants, okay, gymnosperms, gymnosperms, angiosperms. Angiosperms. These are the plants included in Plantae. In Animalia, all animals are inserted in Animalia. Plantae అన్ని ఆల్గేను, ఫంగేను, బ్రయోఫైటా, టెడోఫైటా, జిమ్నోస్పెర్మ్స్, యాంజియోస్పెర్మ్స్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ప్లాంటేలో పెట్టాడు. ఎనిమేలియాలో అన్ని యానిమల్స్ కూడా ఎనిమేలియాలో పెట్టాడు. సో ఇవన్నీ క్లాసిఫై చేసిన తర్వాత ఈ ఫర్గట్ సమ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్, ఈ ఫర్గట్ సమ్ పాయింట్స్, సమ్ ఎసెన్షియల్ ప్రాపర్టీస్. దీస్ ఆర్ ద డిఫెక్ట్స్. సో యూనిసెల్యులర్, మల్టీసెల్యులర్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ గురించి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వలేడు. ప్రోకారియోట్స్ అండ్ యూకారియోట్స్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ గురించి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వలేను. ఫోటోసింథటిక్ అండ్ నాన్ ఫోటోసింథటిక్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ గురించి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వలేదు. వెరాజ్ ఇంకొక ఇంపార్టెంట్ డిఫెక్ట్ ఏంటి అంటే వీటన్నిటిలో సెల్ వాల్ ఉంటుంది నాన్న. ఆల్గే, ఫంగే, బ్రయోఫైటా, టెడోఫైటా, జిమ్నోస్పెర్మ్స్ అండ్ యాంజియోస్పెర్మ్స్. బట్ ద సెల్ వాల్ కాంపోజిషన్స్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్. In all plants, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms, Angiosperms. In these plants, the cell wall is commonly made up of cellulose. But whereas the special plants, those were fungi. In fungi, the cell wall is made up of chitin. This is also one of the difference. This is also one of the defect in Carolus linnaeus classification. So Carolus linnaeus classification is ఒక డిఫెక్ట్. అన్నిట్లో సెల్ వాల్ అనేది సెల్యులోస్ తో మేడప్ అంటే ఫంగిని కూడా ప్లాంటేలో పెట్టాడు. ప్లాంట్స్ లో అన్నిట్లో కూడా సెల్యులోజ్ ఉండాలి సెల్ వాల్ లో, కానీ ఫంగేలో కైటిన్ ఉంది. అండ్ ఫోటోసింథటిక్, నాన్ ఫోటోసింథటిక్ అంటే హెట్రోట్రోపిక్, ఆటోట్రోపిక్, హెట్రోట్రోపిక్ ప్లాంట్స్ మధ్యన అండ్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ మధ్యన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది ప్రాపర్ గా ఇవ్వలేడు అనమాట. సో ఇలాంటి డిఫెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. ఈ డిఫెక్ట్స్ ని ఓవర్కమ్ చేస్తూ నెక్స్ట్ అనదర్ సైంటిస్ట్, ఈ వాజ్ in the year 1866, he was Ernest Haeckel given the three kingdoms classification. Those three kingdoms were, one is Protista. Second one is Plantae. Third one is Animalia or Animaliae. Okay, these three kingdoms were given by Ernest Haeckel after the Carolus linnaeus in the year 1866. So he introduced a new kingdom. The kingdom name is Protista. The Protista kingdom introduced by the Ernest Haeckel in the year 1866. Later, after the 1866, in the year 1925, in the year 1925, one scientist, he was Charton, given the two empires classification. Instead of the kingdom, he taken a new term. The term is empire. Yes, Charton was given a two empires classification. First empire is prokaryotes. Second empire is eukaryotes. Prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Please mute yourself. Okay, the two empires classification was given by Charton. Please keep it in mind, all these things. ఇవన్నిటిని కూడా మైండ్ లో పెట్టుకోవాలి. ఇన్ సీక్వెన్షియల్ ఆర్డర్ లో వస్తున్నాను చూడండి. 1735, 1866, in 1925, or some other also there. I given later. Later, first 1925, Charton given two empires classification. Those two empires are prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryote means the nucleus doesn't contain nuclear membrane. Such type of organisms are known as prokaryotes. Example, bacteria and blue-green algae. Okay, and eukaryotes, the nucleus contain prominent nuclear membrane. We'll discuss it later, don't worry. So later, 1925, after the 1925, in the year 1938, he was famous scientist. He also Copeland. He given four kingdoms classification. Four kingdoms classification given by Copeland. Those were Those were Monera, Protistica, Plante, Animalia, Yes, Animalia. See, one important point is there in Four Kingdoms classification is the new kingdom introduced. The kingdom name is Monera. Protista also introduced in the Haeckel classification. So, Protista, Plante, Animalia, along these three kingdoms, one new kingdom introduced. The kingdom name is Monera. Okay, Monera introduced in the Four Kingdoms classification by Copeland in the year 1938. Later, 1938, in the year 1969. So, he was a famous scientist, R.H. Whittaker. He given five kingdoms classification. Those five kingdoms were Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plante, Animalia. These were the five kingdoms according to R.H. Whittaker. Famous scientist, he was R.H. Whittaker. He given the five kingdoms classification in the year 1969. Those five kingdoms were Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plante, Animalia. Here also one important point is there. The point is Fungi is a new kingdom introduced by the R.H. Whittaker. Fungi is the new kingdom introduced by the R.H. Whittaker. Okay. Later, in the year 1990, he was Carl Woese et al. Carl Woese et al. He given the six kingdoms classification. The six kingdoms classification given by Carl Woese et al. In the year 1990. Those six kingdoms were, first is bacteria, second one is archaebacteria, third one is Protista, fourth one is Fungi, fifth one is Plante, sixth one is Animalia. See how the evolution are taking place. Yes. Okay. So after the R.H. Whittaker in the year 1990, Carl Woese et al. Given a six kingdoms classification. Yes. Carl Woese et al. Divides the Monera into two separate kingdoms. Monera అనేటటువంటి kingdom ని మళ్ళీ two separate kingdoms గా డివైడ్ చేశాడు. ఆ two separate kingdoms ఏంటంటే బ్యాక్టీరియా అండ్ ఆర్కియా. So the Monera kingdom divides into two separate kingdoms by Carl Woese et al. Those two separate kingdoms were bacteria and archaebacteria. Okay, this is about six kingdoms classification. Carl Woese et al. The six kingdoms were added into three domains. ఈ సిక్స్ కింగ్డమ్స్ ని త్రీ డొమైన్స్ గా యాడ్ చేశాడు. ఎన్ని డొమైన్స్ గా? 3 డొమైన్స్. కొద్దిగా బిగ్ సైజ్ లో రాస్తాను. 3 డొమైన్స్. Those three domains were bacteria, archaea, eukarya. అంటే ఈ సిక్స్ కింగ్డమ్స్ ని 3 గ్రూప్స్ గా చేశాడనమాట. ఆ 3 గ్రూప్స్ ఏమంటారంటే ఒక్కొక్క గ్రూప్ ని ఒక్కొక్క డొమైన్ అంటాడు. 3 డొమైన్స్. సో Carl Woese et al. given a 6 kingdoms classification. Those were bacteria, archaebacteria, protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. These 6 kingdoms were grouped into a 3 domains. Those 3 domains were bacteria, archaea, eukarya. In bacteria, the bacteria kingdom is present. In archaea, archaebacteria kingdom is present. In eukarya, protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. These 4 kingdoms are present. Okay. In eukarya, protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. Eukarya means. Okay, this is about classification, development. Most important, Nana. Most important. Choose a correct answer. Alpha like match the following istadu. One side kingdoms istadu. 2 kingdoms, 3 kingdoms, 4 kingdoms, 5 kingdoms, 6 kingdoms. One side scientist అని ఇస్తాడు. మనం మ్యాచ్ చేయాలి. 2 kingdoms క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు, 3 kingdoms ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు, 4 kingdoms ఎవరు, 5 kingdoms ఎవరు, 6 kingdoms ఎవరు, మ్యాచ్ చేయాలన్నమాట క్లియర్ కట్ గా. సో అదొకటి. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసినట్టు కింగ్డమ్స్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది ఎవరు ఇస్తారు. ఓకే, మొనీరా కింగ్డమ్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది ఎవరు, టిస్టాన్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది ఎవరు, ఫంగిన్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది ఎవరు, 3 డొమైన్స్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు, ఓకేనా, 2 ఎంపైర్స్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు, హూ గివ్ ది 2 ఎంపైర్స్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్, ఓకేనా, 3 డొమైన్స్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్. ఓకే, ఈ మొనీరాని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది ఎవరు, నెక్స్ట్ ప్రొటిస్టాని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది, అండ్ ఫంగిన్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది, ఓకేనా, ఇక్కడ బ్యాక్టీరియా అండ్ ఆర్కిబ్యాక్టీరియా ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది. ఇలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ టర్మ్స్ ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలన్న, ఓకేనా. సో వీటితో పాటుగా ఇంకొక సైంటిస్ట్ ఉన్నాడు, వీళ్ళతో పాటుగా ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్, వీళ్ళతో పాటు ఇంకో సైంటిస్ట్ ఉన్నాడు అన్న. ఆ సైంటిస్ట్ ఎవరు అంటే కెవాలియర్ స్మిత్. ఆ కెవాలియర్ స్మిత్ అనే సైంటిస్ట్ కూడా ఏం చేశాడని చూద్దాం. ఎస్, కెవాలియర్ స్మిత్ in the year 1998, he was Cavalier Smith. He also given 6 kingdoms classification. కట్ అవుతుంది, మళ్ళీ రీజియన్ కావాలి. ఓకే, 6 kingdoms క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఇచ్చాను అన్న. ఎవరు? కెవాలియర్ స్మిత్. దో 6 kingdoms were బ్యాక్టీరియా, protozoa, third one chromista, fourth one plantae, fifth one animalia. ఈ క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు అంటే కెవాలియర్ స్మిత్ 1998 లో ఇస్తాడు. ఓకే, సో లాస్ట్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్ కెవాలియర్ స్మిత్. ఈ వాజ్ కెవాలియర్ స్మిత్ గివెన్ 6 kingdoms క్లాసిఫికేషన్. ఇక్కడ కూడా 6 kingdoms క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఉంది నాకు. కార్ల్ ఉజ్ ఎటాల్, ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్. ఫంగే మిస్ అయినా, ఫంగే రైట్, ఫంగే ఉంది ఇక్కడ. క్రోమిస్టా, ఫోర్త్ వన్ ఫంగే, ఫిఫ్త్ వన్ ప్లాంటే, sixth one animalia. Now okay, right, okay na. So fungi, plantae, animalia. Okay, so ఇప్పుడు ఓకే 6 అయినా కదా. ఓకే, దట్స్ ఇట్. బ్యాక్టీరియా, ప్రోటోజోవా, క్రోమిస్టా, ఫంగే, ప్లాంటే, ఎనిమేలియా. ఇక్కడ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏంటి అంటే నాన్న, ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఒక 2 ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ, స్పెషల్ గా కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. ఆ 2 ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ ఏందో మీకు ఆల్రెడీ మైండ్ లోకి వచ్చి ఉంటుంది. ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ ప్రోటోజోవా, సెకండ్ వన్ క్రోమిస్టా. ఇంపార్టెంట్ టర్మ్స్ కనిపిస్తాయి, 2 ఇంపార్టెంట్ కింగ్డమ్స్ కనిపిస్తున్నాయి మనకి. స్పెషల్ కింగ్డమ్ ప్రోటోజోవా ఎక్కడ రాలేదు ఇంతకుముందు మనకి. ప్రోటోజోవా ఫస్ట్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశాడు ప్రోటోజోవా కింగ్డమ్ ని. క్రోమిస్టా అనే కింగ్డమ్ కూడా ఫస్ట్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశాడు. ఇక్కడ వర్డ్ క్రోమిస్టా ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ప్రొటిస్టా అన్న. క్రోమిస్టా ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు ది ప్రొటిస్టా, ఇది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. క్రోమిస్టా ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు ది ప్రొటిస్టా, బట్ నేమ్ ఈస్ చేంజ్. ఈ చేంజ్ ద నేమ్, దట్స్ ఇట్. నేమ్ ని చేంజ్ చేశాడు, దట్స్ ఇట్. కాకపోతే okay, this is about classification history. So different types of classification, different types of scientists, they given different types of classification. Okay, so majority of the scientists agreed 5 kingdoms classification. Okay, most of the scientists approved 5 kingdoms classification given by R.H. Whittaker. So majority of the scientists were accepted, agreed standard classification, that is R.H. Whittaker classification, 5 kingdoms classification. Those 5 kingdoms were Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. So in this section, in biological classification, in this chapter, we'll discuss about Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. So let us discuss about R.H. Whittaker 5 kingdoms classification. Which classification we are going to discuss? R.H. Whittaker 5 kingdoms classification. 5 kingdoms classification. R.H. Whittaker 5 kingdoms classification. We know that 5 kingdoms. Those 5 kingdoms were. We know that. What are the first one? Monera. Second one, Protista. Third one, Fungi. Fourth one, Plantae. Fifth one, Animalia. Animalia. Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. These are the 5 kingdoms. This 5 kingdoms classification given by R.H. Whittaker in the year 1969. Okay. So, for classifying the organisms, R.H. Whittaker taken some criteria. R.H. Whittaker taken some criteria to classifying the organisms. So, to classifying the organisms, R.H. Whittaker taken some properties, some qualities, some characteristics, some criteria. Those criteria were, first one is cell structure. Second one is thallus organization. Third one is reproduction. Is mode of nutrition. Fifth one is phylogenetic relation. These are the characteristics or criteria used by the R.H. Whittaker to classifying the 5 kingdoms classification. Okay, 5 kingdoms classification ni classify cheyadaniki R.H. Whittaker ee properties ni base ga teeskunnadu. Important, these 5 properties: cell structure, thallus organization, reproduction, mode of nutrition, and phylogenetic relation. So see students, so here R.H. Whittaker added the all unicellular prokaryotic organisms in Monera. All unicellular prokaryotic organisms in Monera added by R.H. Whittaker. In Protista, he added the all unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Okay, all unicellular eukaryotic organisms. In fungi, he added the uni and multicellular and eukaryotic organisms. In Plantae, he added the multicellular eukaryotic organisms. In Animalia, he added the multicellular eukaryotic organisms. This is about classification by R.H. Whittaker. In Monera, all organisms are belongs to unicellular prokaryotic. Example: bacteria, blue-green algae, and Mycoplasma, Actinomycetes, these type of organisms are present in Monera. Whereas in Protista, unicellular eukaryotic organisms are present. Okay, unicellular eukaryotic. The difference between the Monera and Protista, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. The similar property is unicellular. Both are unicellular organisms, but dissimilar is the Moneras are prokaryotic and the Protistas are eukaryotic. Fungus. In fungi, some organisms are belongs to the unicellular, some are multicellular. That is why unicellular, multicellular organisms. All organisms are eukaryotic organisms. Next, Plantae, multicellular eukaryotic organisms, and Animalia, multicellular eukaryotic organisms. This is about 5 kingdoms classification. Now we will discuss about features or characteristic features of Monera and types of Monera, and about Protista, about fungi, about Plantae, and about Animalia. We have to discuss about detailed information of Monera, detailed information of Protista, detailed information of fungi, detailed information of Plantae, detailed information of Animalia. వీటి గురించి డీటెయిల్ గా డిస్కస్ చేయాలి. డిస్కస్ చేస్తే బయోలాజికల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అనేది కంప్లీట్ అవుతుంది. దిస్ టుడేస్ క్లాస్. ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ we will discuss about Monera characters, types of Monera, and examples of Monera. Later Protista information, తర్వాత fungi information, తర్వాత plant information, తర్వాత Animalia information. So this is about today's class. Okay, next class లో Monera గురించి డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం.